Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday. Today, I want to talk to you about goals and goal setting. But I want to frame it a little differently than what you might be used to. I want to talk to you about the difference between wishes and plans and how we can get our wishes to be plans. A wish is like a wish and a dream are kind of the same thing. We think to ourselves, oh, I wish I was 5 pounds lighter. I wish I had more money. I wish this. I wish I had a better car. Right? All of these wishes are just little dreams in our head. Now, a plan, on the other hand, has specific and measurable goals attached. I plan to lose 5 pounds. This is how I'm going to do it. I don't remember who said it. I should have looked it up before I started. But a wish and a dream are just out there. The quote, a wish is just a dream without a plan. I totally messed that up, but if all you're doing is wishing, you're not going to get anywhere. We need to establish what it is that we want, and then we can drill down into the goal setting techniques that are going to get you there. Now, first thing we need to do, I'm looking at my notes. I have all these little notes for you guys. The first thing that we're going to do is talk about setting those goals and the reasons for those goals, okay? Now, you want to look at your life goals ask yourself three questions. The desire is, what do you really want? Okay, I want to run a half marathon. Why do I want to do that? And after you discuss your why, which we're going to drill down even deeper, then you decide what and how do I do that? Okay, so there's three on the way you set long-term goals is that you have the desire, what you want to do, the drive, why you want to do it, and the how, right? The do is what it's called, and that is what do you need to do. But we're going to take a step back, and I want to talk to you about having a big enough reason for your goals. Okay, a lot of times we'll have a goal that is vague for us. We don't really know the reason why we're doing it. So when our obstacles and self-sabotaging behaviors come up, it's easy to get away from that. I want to share with you one of my goals and my why, and when I found out what my why was, how it made it easier to stick to it. My goal was to run a streak. So a streak is so many days of running a mile consecutively. Okay, I wanted to get to, when I started out, I wanted to do a month streak. And my reason for the why, it started out as Monica, my friend Monica's doing it, I can do it too. And then when I drilled down, so why do I want to do this? Well, I want to do it because I want to prove to myself that I can stick with something long term. I want to prove to myself that I'm strong enough, healthy enough, and mentally capable of doing something hard. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I set a plan, like if it was a fitness plan or a diet plan, my brain would push back immediately. It's like, don't tell me what to do, right? This was my way of saying, no, I'm stronger than my little lizard brain. I can do hard things. And that was my deep down why. And the ultimate deep down why that I discovered was getting over the pain. I have some chronic pain issues, which I really don't want to get into, but the running every day made my mind stronger than the pain, and that changed everything for me. So my ultimate why was getting over the pain, longer, more productive life. And when I really drilled down there to see why I wanted to do this running streak, it became so apparent that it was so much more than that. And that's when it became easy. It did become easy. It's simple and easy. And that's why I'm on day 875 right now, because the why made it so much stronger for me. So having a big enough reason and writing that reason down at the top of your goal is what's going to get you through the hard times. Okay. Now, there are ways to drill down into that having a big enough reason. There are formulas to do, and those are, it could take you a good 2 hours to really get into that. And I am available to you guys. You can hire me, you can book me to really do an hour, 2 hour drill down session to find out what those whys are. That is one thing that I do offer. But I want to switch back and talk to you about what your goals need to be. If you already got your why down and you kind of know what you're looking for and you just need a way to get it on paper. We're going to talk about SMART goals. Excuse me. SMART goals are the key to changing a wish into a plan. Okay? Your SMART goals need to be specific. Very specific goal. Your goal is to lose 5 pounds. Might seem specific to you, but it's not. I'm going to lose 5 pounds in so many weeks by doing so many things. Really drilling down to how many calories are you going to eat? What are you going to eat each meal? Your goals have to be very specific. My running every day goal was I am going to run at least 1 mile every day, for as long as I can. At least 1 mile. And it got specific to what time of day I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it. What if the weather's bad? I'll run outside, or I'll run on the treadmill. There has to be contingency plans into your specific goal. Sorry. Measurable. Your goal needs to be measurable. Will you be able to tell when you reach it? Some people just say, instead of the losing 5 pounds part, they want to say, I want to feel better in my own skin. Sometimes that's not as measurable. So that one's a tricky one. But you need to be able to measure when you know you're going to achieve it. Now, for my, the streak one, I had to have a time limit. Okay, my streak needs to be at least a month long. Because if I just say I'm just going to run a mile every day for whenever, where is the achievement? Where is that, oh my God, I did it? You need to have a measurement of it. It needs to be achievable, what that means is you need to be able to, it has to be realistic. Oh, that's the next one. It has to be achievable. You have to be able to do it. Can I run every day? I could say my goal is to run every day, but I have a broken foot. It's not achievable, right? Is it something that you are able to accomplish with your schedule and your life? It's like I want to climb Mount Everest. How achievable is that really in my life? Realistic is the next one. And they're a little bit the same, but realistic is more, you need to have a challenging goal, but not so challenging that it's never going to happen, right? I'm trying to think of a good example for realistic. Okay, for me, I'm 55. If my goal was to join the service and do this and that, that's not realistic because my age. So your goals need to be realistic. And is it something that you're physically and mentally capable of doing? Perhaps one of my goals used to be to become a lawyer, but I know that's not realistic for me right now because I don't know if I am, mentally ready for that kind of heavy duty studying. So you really need to think, is that goal truly realistic for me at this time? Or is that just a wish that I can keep in the wish list? Okay? And then it has to be timely. You have to set time frames for this goal. It can't just be out there floating around because that's still just a wish. Okay. Now, your timeliness on your goals is different levels of timeliness as well. You know, you need to set those time frames to be weekly, daily, monthly, yearly, whatever it is. But daily, you have to drill it down to daily. And for some goals, you can even drill it down to hourly. It depends on what your goal is. But you need to make those lists and drill down your goal and do, to-do lists and things. How am I going to know, checking off each day what I did right? So there are different ways to set those goals. And it's like I said, if you want more information and you want to really drill down, if you have a specific dream or goal in your life and you're just not sure how to achieve it and how to set those daily, weekly, monthly goals, let me know. That's what I'm here for. That is one of the things that I've studied very, in depth to create those goals, those plans. But like I said, the key to having smart goals that work is the why. If you don't know your why, the deep down why, then when self-sabotage in life gets in the way, it's so easy to just blow off those goals. But if you have that deep-seated why, those goals are going to be easier to stick to. So as I said, please drop a note in the comments. Let me know. I'm here for you guys if you want to sit down for an hour session or so to drill down on your goals. Let me know if you have goals that you've achieved using the SMART goal method, or if you have your own method that you've discovered that works really well. If you want to discuss this little steps of it in different videos, let me know and we can work on that too. But like I said, make sure those goals, make sure your wishes actually have plans attached and that they're smart. Okay? You guys have a fantastic day. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you next week.